Good morning. It's Saturday the 5th of July and I'm off to another car boot, and this morning it's back to Dunchurch. In fact, I wasn't even going to bother going to this one this morning. I thought I'd just go to Floor tomorrow and have the Saturday off. Money's getting a bit tight in this business. Paying for the new office setup's making a big impact, so I was going to cut back a bit for a while. But as I'd fallen asleep in the armchair last night and woke up at 5:15 with a stiff neck and a thirst for a cup of tea, I thought I might as well pop out. But I've only got a bit of cash with me, so I think last week I spent 43 quid, and this week I'm aiming to spend less, or I'll have nothing left for tomorrow, and that'll make me grumpy. See you in a bit. Well, it's now 22 minutes past 7 and I'm in the queue. It's not supposed to open until 8. I haven't even got a cup of tea to keep me company this morning. Still waiting. Anyway, since my last video, I've had a few more orders. I've had an offer put in for a couple of calculators. I'll probably accept that offer. It'll be up there somewhere. And I've also had a rather annoying one. Yes, it made me grumpy. Some biker gloves. I've got 3 or 4 sets of biking gloves. Pairs, not sets. And I've got one pair listed for about £70. Someone put an offer in for whatever it was, I can't remember now. And I thought, well, as I'm only selling small things like bottle tops and exciting things like that, I accepted the offer. And yeah, later on in the day, cancellation request. Apparently they put an offer in by mistake. I mean, it's easy to do, isn't it? You know, you search for an item, you see how much it is, you send an offer, you type something in and press send. Must be so easy to do, to send an offer by mistake. Catch you in a bit. Well, it's coming up to 9 o'clock and I've just left the car boot. Definitely spent less than I usually do. I need some more money for tomorrow, so but yeah, hopefully I've got a few good bargains. Got a couple more calculators, so they should fly off the shelf. Yeah, a little annoyed with myself. Wasn't really my fault. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But someone was in the right place at the right time, and I reckon he was a reseller. He looked the sort. Anyway, he picked up a couple of digital cameras, a nice purple Fujifilm and another little compact one, and there was a film camera, I think it was Minolta, on the stall, and he picked up the 2 digital ones. He says, how much are the cameras? And the seller says £2 each. Missed out on that one, but the Minolta one was still there, and I asked again anyway, how much is that? Thought I might get 20 quid out of it, and he said 3 quid. Oh, that made me grumpy. I couldn't be bothered, I just left it there and went on to the next stall. Anyway, off home now for a cup of tea. Might cheer me up. See you in a bit. I've just thought of something else that made me grumpy. It didn't really make me grumpy, I was just annoyed more than anything. I was looking at some wares outside someone's layout, picking up a few games up at 50p or £1, and I noticed a big box of stickle bricks. If you remember old stickle bricks, you probably don't because you're not as old as me, you're not as old and grumpy. But those that are old enough to remember stickle bricks, there was a big box full of stickle bricks, and they were the proper old ones. And I thought it was the same, from the same person, if that makes any sense. I'm waffling on a bit really, aren't I? So I picked up the box and went over to the lady to ask how much it were, because it was quite busy. I thought, well, I won't shout over. And this bloke behind me said, excuse me, And he looked at me, and he looked like I'd stolen them. The eyes, the daggers. And he, £10 if you want them. And I said, just negotiating some traffic. I didn't say to him, I'm just negotiating some traffic, I'm saying that to you. But anyway, he said, £10 if you want them. And I just looked at him and said, it's okay, thank you, I think I'll pass. Can't be doing with people like that, they don't deserve me custom. Grumpy old git. See you in a bit. Just having a quick look at what I picked up at the car boot. Got these Fidec speakers, £5. They're a bit grubby. Hopefully I can clean them up and make a profit on them. Bit of a gamble. A couple more calculators. A Dyson Hoover part. Screwball Scramble part 2. It was only 50p. I don't know much about tennis, but I've got a couple of rackets, £1 each, with a free ball each. Probably just throw them away, but should get more than £1 for them. Mars Rover, I think that was £1. 50p. And some Batman toys and this big Batman thing. And there's Robin, which the lady spent a long time looking for. We had a bit of a joke about it. And then she said she's got something else in her car. And I said, I haven't really got time to wait for you to look for it, to be honest. But she did at least find it funny. Another game for 50p. Another one for 50p. Some cards. A Kindle picked up for £4. Not really sure. I read books, not Kindles. That was £1. Hot Wheels Snake Ramp. And a box that cost me £10. And it's got all big casts in it. It's got to be worth that. I needed small boxes anyway, so I've got myself another box. I still can't get over that Pratt's and the box of bloody stickle bricks. You can tell that's wound me up. And he's shoving up his... Anyway, time for a cup of tea and start listing. See you later.